Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nidoqueens and I am your coach for the Text and Clear About is in season number 3 of the Alola International, and this is our week 2 team builder against your boy Grounded Gliscor, otherwise known as the coach of the Lowland Nidoqueens and the league commissioner for season 3, as well as season 1 and season 2. In our history, we have always lost to Grounded Gliscor, and there's almost no doubt in my mind that that will happen again. This, of course, little spoiler alert, this actually is a recording that I'm doing after the battle happened, because I built the team starting Wednesday night, and our match was today, Thursday afternoon. So, I'm recording the team builder after the battle, but I will do my absolute best to recall my thought process as best as possible, and I'll also be covering some hindsight information that I think is important to note. I'm not going to try to spoil something. I'm going to try really hard not to spoil the match, but I'll be using some hindsight. But with all that being said, check out Grounded. His information should be in the description down below. And while you're down there, you might as well check me out too. My Twitter and other social media, if that exists, is down below. Also, if you're down there, you might as well subscribe while you're there, You might as well subscribe while you're there because there's a lot more league content to come. And our battle against Grounded should be up either in 2 hours or tomorrow. I have not decided how I'm going to do these, but it will either be up in 2 hours from the time this goes up, or it will be up tomorrow at the same time that this goes up. Either way, look forward to it. It's worth it. It may be worth it. It may be a desecration. Who knows? But you'll have to tune in and see. But with that being said, let's jump into the team builder housed on Pokemon Showdown, as we always do. As always, on the right side of the screen, you have my team, as well as my opponent's draft, available to you for your viewing pleasure. Let me know as well what you guys think of that idea. I can also take screenshots of both coaches' drafts in Showdown and import those. Let me know which way you prefer. But for now, we have both drafts available on the right side of the screen for your viewing pleasure to get ideas as far as the thought process. So yeah, with that being said, let's jump in. The first thing we have on our team, and one thing to note before we actually start, is this team builder may go a little quickly because there's not very much detail to it. It may go quickly, it may not. Hopefully it doesn't, we'll see. But if it does, I apologize. But with that being said, let's jump in. The first thing we have on our team this week is Gara, our Tyranitar with Chop Berry with Sandstream ability, Rock Slide, Ice Punch, Crunch, and Stealth Rocks. Max HP, 4 attack, Adamant Nature, max defense. This max HP, max defense variant is specifically designed to be able to take one superpower from either Pinsir or Donphan if he decides to bring some power on that. Through the Chop Berry, I can live 1 hit. I can also live a super effective special attack from Verzion. I can live 1 super effective fighting type attack. That's the point of this. So let's jump in. 4 attack is just because it's there, because I had that left over. Rock Slide is to catch Aerodactyl. Rock Slide is catching Entei. Rock Slide is catching Pinsir after and before Mega Evolving. Ice Punch to catch Goodra. Ice Punch to catch Ice Punch to catch Goodra. Ice Punch to catch Donphan. Crunch is specifically there for his Jirachi, especially a max HP Jirachi. If he decides to bring that, it's also Stab. And then we have Stealth Rocks on this thing. I actually outspeed Donphan by a little bit, so I decided to put Rocks on this thing, so I can always trade Rocks against Donphan. Ice Punch, almost 2-hit KOs. I wish I had a little bit more attack investment looking at this in hindsight. I wish I had a little bit more attack investment so that I would be able to 2-hit KO him. Without the Yachi Berry in play, he was leftovers on the battle, I believe, but I don't know for certain. We'll have to find out in the battle. But I wish I had a little bit more attack investment because that little more attack investment would have been beneficial to me. We're actually going to skip Grand Mole for right now. I'll come back to that at the end. The next thing we have on our team this week is Elsa, our Frostlass, Focus Sash, Lead with Cursed Body, Taunt, Ice Beam, Spikes, Destiny Bond, 12 HP, max special attack, 244 speed, timid nature, 244 speed, Timid Nature allows me to outspeed Virizion by 1 point, because that's all I can outspeed with this set. Up to Virizion is all I can outspeed. Because I'm 110 and Virizion is base 108, so I can only outspeed up to base 108. So I'm outspeeding up to base 108. 12 HP because I had that left over. Excuse me. Taunt is shenanigery to stop lead Donphan from putting up rocks. It is taunt against the Vaporeon as well, in case it is, or not Vaporeon, against the Milotic in case it decides to be like Flame Body or the Flame Orb with Marble Scale Recover. I have taunt for that. Spikes for spike setting, and then Destiny Bond to wipe something out while I go down. Destiny Bond is just there because I needed something. Looking at it in hindsight, I kind of wish I didn't have spikes. I wish I had something else, but again, hindsight's 2020. Sash lead, so this is our lead for the week. So yeah, the next thing we have on our team this week is physically defensive Vaporeon, leftovers with Water Absorb. By returning this week, Toxic, Scald, Wish Protect. Wish Protect is a little shenanigery, kind of basic. Toxic is to catch Goodra. Toxic is to catch Donphan. Toxic is to catch Milotic. If I don't have Toxic Burn or Scald Burn on it, specifically it was for Milotic, but it's fine. Scald is for Entei. Scald should 2-hit KO Entei. With the investment I have, I believe it 2-hit KOs Entei. Wish is to sit there and stall it. Stall out Entei, stall out Virizion, stall out something. And then Protect is to be able to pass the Wish. 236 HP, because I need an uneven HP number. Max Defense, 244, because the number doesn't change. Whatchamacallit doesn't change after that. The damage output doesn't change. 12 Special Attack to give a little extra power. 4 Special Defense, just to get a little more special defense against Special Virizion, if he decides to bring that. And then 12 speed is just there to outspeed a speedy Donphan by a little bit more if he decides to bring a speedy Donphan. Yeah, pretty much. There's not much to it. Leftovers, of course, for longevity's sake. The next thing we have on our team this week is Titanium, our Mega Aggron, with Aggronite to start with Sturdy. Fire Punch, Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Rock Slide. Fire Punch, Virizion. Fire Punch, really just Virizion. And then, of course, the Mega Pinsir. Heavy Slam is the stab of choice. Earthquake, Entei. Earthquake is just there for anything, really. Specifically Entei, and then Rock Slide for Pinsir on the switch in. If he decides to bring it, Aerodactyl, and other things. Max HP, 12 attack, 28 speed, 244 special defense. With the Careful Nature, 224 HP because that's all I had left over. 12 attack, just a little extra power. I wish I had a little bit more extra power. 244 special defense, just in case he ends up being Special Virizion or Special Entei or like Special Donphan or something. I don't know. Special something, specially defensive. 28 speed is so that I outspeed Donphan under every circumstance. I'm actually built to outspeed Jolly Donphan by 3 points if he decides to bring that, and I have up to 3 points outsped just at worst case scenario. 224 because I had that left over. Hindsight's 2020. I wish I had Ice Punch on here more than I do Fire Punch. I wish I had more coverage, but hindsight's 2020. I also wish I had a little bit more attack investment, but I don't, so it's fine. The last thing, besides our Grand Mole, is our Landorus, Landstar making a debut. Choice Scarf, Sand Force, U-Turn, Earthquake, Knockoff, Rock Slide, 4 HP, Max Attack, Max Speed, Timid Nature. Is it Timid Nature? It is Jolly Nature, sorry, not Timid, not Special. Timid Nature. This allows me to outspeed his entire team up to Entei. Outspeeds his entire team up to Entei, as well as outspeeds the rest of his team with a Scarf. Without a Scarf, I outspeed up to Entei. Rock Slide is for Pinsir. Rock Slide is for Aerodactyl. Rock Slide is for pretty much those two, and then other things. Knockoff is Knockoff, U-Turn is Momentum, and an Earthquake is for Entei and Goodra. I actually needed to be max speed because max speed is the only way I outspeed him. Donphan is a problem. Alright, Donphan is a massive problem because Ice Shard is a problem. Lastly, we had Grand Mole, our Excadrill. This week, I wanted to bring a Sandrush Life Orb set with max HP, max attack, adamant nature for speed, Iron Head, Aerial Ace, Earthquake, and Swords Dance. Swords Dance is just swords dancing. Aerial Ace is to catch the Verzion, as well as the Pinsir to switch in. Earthquake is Entei, specifically, and an Iron Head for everything else. However, I made a mistake. I actually ended up bringing last week's Z Crystal user to the match instead. Ultimately, I don't think it made a difference to the end game, but I ended up actually bringing the Sandrush 188 Adamant, which was 188 speed, max attack, the rest of it in HP, a little bit into defense, a little into special defense. I think it was 36 defense, 44 special defense. That was the set that I bought last week. I actually ended up accidentally bringing that one because I thought I made the switch, but I didn't. So it's fine. I realized in the midst of the battle that, hey, you bought the wrong one. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. So that's our team. That was our intended team. That is what we're rocking out with, of course. I told you guys that I'm actually rocking out with the Z Crystal one for Excadrill. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't end up making too much of a difference, I don't think. But I encourage you, if you enjoyed that, I apologize, firstly, that it was a little fast. I hope it made sense to you guys, and I hope that it wasn't all, like, chipped out because I was saying a lot. I was trying to recall, so that was part of that. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you are excited for the battle that is to come either in the next couple hours or tomorrow. We'll find out when I know. But with that being said, I will see you guys again in our battle against Grounded Glasgow and his Alola and Nidoqueens. Until then, this is your coach for the Text and Clear Buddies. My name is Watergrassman, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.